Some important breaking news this hour. A federal judge says Donald Trump's effort to stop Congress from certifying the 2020 election results was, quote, more likely than not, a crime. The judge's comments came as he ruled attorney John Eastman, who was working with Trump, must turn over 101 emails to the January 6th committee. CNN's Paula Reed joins us with the latest on this. This is the decision here. Paul, it's a big deal. The president saying more likely than not, the then president of the United States committed a crime.
This is a huge deal, and it's a really big win for the House Select Committee. Lawmakers have previously used this litigation over John Eastman's emails to lay out their theory of potential criminal conduct by former President Trump. In a previous filing, they argued that conservative attorney John Eastman and former President Trump engaged in a conspiracy to perpetuate a fraud against the American people by trying to overturn the election results. And here, moments ago, you have a federal judge agreeing, saying, yes, it's more likely than not that they were planning a crime. So this is the first time you have the federal courts affirming that the former president may have engaged in criminal conduct. It's likely that this decision will embolden lawmakers to make a potential criminal referral to the Justice Department.
We will see if that happens, though. But there you saw CNN and those guys talking about this. January 6th committee has determined, well, the concrete evidence that they've put forward has been determined by a particular judge, that it's likely that Trump did potentially commit a crime in trying to disrupt and overturn the election that he continues to say he won. So let's go to some of the details of why he believes this. So based on the evidence, the court is what was said by this judge. The court finds it more likely than not that President Trump corruptly attempted to obstruct the joint session of Congress on January 6th of 21. His name is Judge David Carter, this is what he wrote. He's a federal judge in California, and he ordered Eastman to turn over 101 emails from around January 6th that he has tried to keep secret from the House Select Committee that's investigating this attack. So Carter, sorry, we already read the part. Carter's reasoning is a startling acknowledgement by a federal court that Trump's interest in overturning the election could be considered criminal. And he also revealed new details about the emails the House is seeking, and even calls for more of an investigation, which of course is something all these Republicans don't want, and they've already tried to discourage the use and attention paid to this January 6th committee that is getting to the bottom of these things. But as we already know, because there's been other politicians that are upset about the Justice Department seemingly dragging their feet, the decision will then go to them. Let's check this out. Neither the judge nor the House committee has the ability to prosecute Trump or his allies for the conspiracy being alleged. That decision falls on the Justice Department, which is facing pressure from the left to more aggressively go after those like Trump and his inner circle, whose involvement in the January 6th insurrection went beyond physically breaching the Capitol. And Eastman, for his part at least, said he's going to cooperate a bit with the court. It's a back and forth when it comes to Trump associates. And he said he intends to comply with the court's order. Dr. Eastman has an unblemished record as an attorney and respectively disagrees with the judge's findings, is what his attorney said. Dr. Eastman asks all persons interested in the case to join him in calling up the January 6th committee to release all the evidence so the courts and the public can reach accurate conclusions about the matters involved. Now, Francesca, I'm not sure if they want all of the records released and all of the evidence, but apparently when it comes to just looking out for your one client, take them all down, I guess.
I mean, this is again, every single week we have another way, a confirmed way that Trump tried to overturn the 2020 election. Like, how many more pieces of evidence do we need? We have the phone call with the attorney general in Georgia, right? Like, I just need 7,000. Rudy, how many? Like we've got that. We've got the alternate slate of electors that, remember, Eastman was laying out this entire sort of like Machiavellian law plan, like whatever, legal plan on how actually the Constitution doesn't say that you can't present alternate electors, so that we can. There's that, and then of course January 6th itself, when it was like, yeah, well let's just storm the Bastille, let's do it. And so that's 3 ways and counting. Who has the actual cojones, as we say, to actually charge him with a crime? More than likely committed a crime. Man, I'm getting like Robert Mueller like vibes again, just like he probably did commit a crime, but I don't know, we can't charge him. He's a sitting president, doopy-doo, honestly.
It seems to be the way that these things are going, and now the pressure coming to Merrick Garland, who again, I want to remind people, he was the nominee for the Supreme Court that Mitch McConnell and the Republican Party turned away simply because they're like, no, President Obama, you don't get another. You do not get to nominate or appoint someone while you're president, just because we don't feel like it. So this is the position now he's in as the head of the Department of Justice, and we're wondering if this is going to go anywhere. If I don't know if he's gun shy, if he's afraid, if there's political implications involved. We're gonna see, because I always see headlines where some legal analyst on CNN or MSNBC says Trump's definitely going down this time, and it's gotten tired. Let's go ahead and see some action rather than speculation. And at this point, the judge says more likely than not.